Thank you very much. Now,
well, there you go. Very good afternoon and welcoming you to Lugogo Indoor Stadium. It is the IALA Parliamentary Games coming to you live. We would like to thank you very much for spending your time and wonderful efforts to make sure that you're here. It is a battle between IALA and Rwanda. But of course, I'm not alone always in these games. I'm joined by John Barnes, Sentamu, and Semfuma, the resident analyst in terms of sport at the corporation. Gentlemen, welcome.
Yes, thank you very much, Peter. It's a great afternoon here in Lugogo, and we are here for an epic encounter between Rwanda and the East African Legislative Assembly members of Parliament. We are excited to have this one because we're going to be seeing the very first performance from Team Rwanda. They seem to be geared up, and the second from IALA. But I have a counterpart right here in John Barnes Sentamu. Let him first of all say hello before we break it down for you.
Well, welcome to Uganda Broadcasting Corporation from any part of the world you're watching us. It's one of those. Welcome to Uganda Broadcasting Corporation platform, STAR TV, from whichever part of the world you're watching us from. It's day 4 of the East African Community Parliamentary Games, and it's volleyball that we are taking to you. In a few, the game will start, but it's not only about volleyball today. There is golf happening at Kigos Arena, and we shall be providing updates to Ugandans. We'll make sure that we and the partners with whom we were assigned to produce these games for you, UBC, NBS, and FUFA TV, we give you the utmost to ensure Uganda doesn't only shine in the action, but also everywhere else. But I'm going to change language. Tubanyiriza nyo bana Uganda bali ku STAR TV nga tuli munako olwokuna mu mpaka zino eza amawanga parliament eza amawanga go East Africa. Nchita mu Luganda obuvanjuba bwa Africa, amawanga okuli Uganda, okuli leero tuli ku Rwanda egenda kuzanya ne IALA yo sigwanga IALA parliament eyo East African Legislative Assembly yegatta ababaka ero efuna ababaka okuva mu mawanga agamala gonna negakolamu ekitole kimu ne bateeseza obuvanjuba ng'ekitole. Leero tuli ku volleyball leero leka waliyo golf ali Kigo Serena nga bangambye nti ali kumpi komekerezebwa ne leero oluvannyumako kubali benkugambye betukola nabo omulimu guno abafufa n'aba NBS bagenda kubeera balaga okubaka kw'abakyala wamu n'ensero gye bujjakaawo.
All right, there we go. And as we actually see on your screen, it is the speaker of IALA being taken through in regards to having a feel over the IALA team that he actually does represent really well. And right there is the battle of those two, IALA on your right. And of course on your left is Team Rwanda, all beaming with a lot of confidence actually to get things rubbing on here tonight. So just have a look at the lineup of IALA. We do have Thor Gideon Gatnan and Diopa Kima Guy Ruot, Mirembona Anasti, together with Abdullah Hassan Makamp, Ali Machano, Ali, forgetting the Ugandan Siranda Gerald is also available to play in the game tonight. They also have Olivier Nkurunzinza and Kanini Honorable, all available to actually represent IALA here tonight. And for IALA, they're playing their second game in men's volleyball. They did lose to Uganda 3 straight, and they're actually here to see if they can redeem themselves against the Parliament of Rwanda.
It's a must win for them because it's a round robin that are playing these 4 nations in this, and they must win this to stay alive. Otherwise, if they lose this one, they are slowly edging closer to the exit to the brink of exit from this championship that is building up into some exciting moments. We've had many disciplines. We've had athletics, we've had golf, I've told you, but all of them have been highly enriching and highly entertaining. It's more like we're not watching parliamentarians, but real stars that are just reliving the golden old days and bring them now 40-30 years since they last played actively.
Well, there we go. Thank you very much, John Barnes Sentamu. And on your screen are the members of parliament from Rwanda. And if you have a look at their starting lineup, there is Nizeyimana Pierre, Uringiyimana Philbert, Kalisa Juan, Iche Tegetsi Venuts, together with Nyabienda Damien, Nabahire Anastase, Kirinijabo Bethami, not forgetting Nsangabani Ernesto, and Muhakwa Valencia. Their coach is Dominic Honorable, is on making sure that everything goes very well.
And they're proud to brag, Peter, because Rwanda is a great volleyball playing nation. There's no doubt about that. They come here and torment us in various tournaments to play for the active volleyball players. So you expect some immaculate play displays from whatever they will put up for us in a few minutes to come. But from their warm-up session, you could see that they have something that they're really drafting into, that they'll put in action. And hopefully they do put in action, because we need to enjoy games in order for us to get satisfied. Yeah,
very true, John Barnes Centamo. You talked about Rwanda being dominant in terms of volleyball, because if you look at the Sekafa, actually the East African region, it is the Rwanda clubs that have actually done very, very well. Representing internationally, when you actually come down here, we actually had a few events like the NSSF,
KVC Memorial.
KVC Memorial matches. Teams from Rwanda have actually been doing really, really well. And we hope that maybe the Parliament of Rwanda can actually give us also a wonderful game here tonight.
They should. It's the least we expect of them.
Indeed. Well, yesterday we did see Rwanda actually winning in the 1,000 100 was 100 meters. No, it wasn't. It was 1,000 400 meters actually. 400 meters. 400, yes, for the ladies category.
Mukabalisa.
Yes, Mukabalisa did really well.
In
that
she walked
one.
the talk.
Yes,
she promised to beat Uganda.
Yes,
and she actually beat Ugandans in that magnificent race down at the Mandela National Stadium Sports Annex. Yeah,
very true. I don't know exactly how they are doing in terms of golf, but we'll be able to get some results on that. But also on the other side, Iyala, I don't remember any event that they have so far won in this competition.
Yes,
Team Iyala.
There was tug of war yesterday.
They didn't do well. They didn't do well in yesterday. Tug of war was dominated by the Kenyans.
By the Kenyans.
Yeah, very
both
true.
Men and women. The men's tug of war has two teams, Uganda and Kenya. We played one against each other yesterday, and the Kenyans beat us on that. And of course, there are 4 teams among the women tug of war, and the Kenyans are still dominant. They have played 2 and won both of them.
Well, we expect some good action here tonight. Rwanda versus Iyala. Rwanda playing their very first game, Iyala playing their second game. If you're joining us for the very first time, these are the Iyala Parliamentary Games. And I can tell you there is a lot that actually comes from these matches. Not only legislation is done by the members of parliament, but also they can afford to come down and have some sport inside that blood flowing there.
Yeah, surely. When it comes to sport, it's all about it's all about brotherhood. It's all about togetherness, and it's all about unity. So, what we see from Iyala, the mere fact that they are the parliament that brings together the East African region, it's just enough for you to understand that they serve unity, and they bring the inspiration of unifying the region. So, taking a look at what is happening at the court, you realize that Team Rwanda is gearing up, but we also need to respect the coaches and the people that have made sure that this happens. Not forgetting the referee, the umpire who will be in action, Okiri Sunday Okiri, the first umpire right there, will be in action, and we shall be waiting to see how good he can be in the matters of officiation.
All right, serving first will be possibly Rwanda, and let's wait and see who is actually on number 1 position. And that will be the one on the serving side, as Iyala will be the one on the defending side. So they'll be receiving.
Man to watch is Guy Root, shot 6 for the Iyala side.
He has the height.
He's the man to watch.
Yeah, he has the height against Uganda. He tried as much as possible to get those points, but
the Uganda was very well organized.
Yes, that is it indeed. Really, really well.
ngati tunaba emuzali tekuna taka njagala okugamba aba bali ku Star TV ntino empaka zino ziri myaka 15 jatandika myaka 210 nga Uganda yeze area empanga era nga bwe kiri kati kirabikanga Uganda tewali kigenda jigana kwetika mpaka zino nenga kati tuli ku muzanyo gwa volleyball nga gwena tandika mu dakika yona Peter Otai agenda bali yalira mu kinyanyimbe nga nze bemba gondezamu ne Michael Sefman Rwandaga mulimi olwaffe olwawano
mwebale nnyo kwereza gwanga. All right, here we go. We're actually getting things set, and umpire Okiria is actually right there on that is 1. So let's wait and see if he'll be able to give us a very, very good game tonight. Service, long ball, flipped in a little. There was a bit of a touch on the net, but allowed to continue. That's a free ball brought back yet again. Good connection. Now they'll be going for the fire, and it's actually a point for Iyala. Wonderful take there. Wonderful take from Iyala. They actually get the first points of the game, and they will be able to actually win the serve. The serve for Team Iyala shall be brought in by the honorable member, that is Iyala, all the way from Uganda, Siranda Gerald Black. Big service. Block on, and it will be point for Rwanda now. It's 1-1 in the first set of tonight's battle. 1-1 it is. It will be service and rotation. It will be brought in by Nsangabani Ernest. Nsangabani sends it flying and received really well. The flip doesn't yield any, and it will be a point for Iyala. They are receiving that. And it will be still Nsangabani Ernest to serve here for Team Rwanda. They are doing well, like we said. They are a volleyball nation. Oh, serve out. Point will be and rotation. Miriam Bona Ernest will be the one going on serve right now for Iyala.
That was a really hard serve from that is the Rwanda team, but we now await to see whether Iyala can fight on, because it's a 2-1 in the very first set. It's actually a 2-2 in the very first set, and we await to see how.
Wait a moment. There is something going on here. It looks like there was a rotation problem, and that's what the umpire is actually trying to discuss there with Diopkin Guy Roth. And okay, here we go. Still having that sorted out. Who is supposed to be on the rotate? Is it supposed to be Miriam Bona, or is it supposed to be Diopkin Guy Roth? And there we go, rotation foul, and that will be a ball for the other side.
And a point lost.
And a point lost. Yeah, good reception, good fire, good defending, flipped in well, and the height does come to play. Wonderful there, Diopkin Guy Roth. And now it will be Mariam Bona to actually get things moving on. It is 2-2.
Yeah, very good performance from the man that is Guy Root. Shot 6 for the Iyala side. He's utilizing the height very well, and we want to see whether they won't fault the rotation again. I wonder where the coach is, the Iyala volleyball coach. Yeah,
rotation is very serious in volleyball, and the order does matter, by the way. Oh, that's a very good one. And it's off from Nabihire. They try as much and keep it back with the do. Set in, but free ball given up yes again. Good set. Good spike. Kept on play. Back again. Rwanda setting, looking to put that ball into some very good territory. They'll be looking for Diopkin. Rises up. Flips a little.
Wow, that is quite an intelligent piece of magic. Really.
That's good.
That is a piece of intelligent magic, really. A good quality point there, won by the Iyala parliamentarians, Peter.
Rotation. Long ball there again from Mariam Bona. Free ball. Ooh. Siranda Gerald Black all the way from Uganda just puts it out.
Yeah, nga twagala okwebaza ebibiina ebifuga emizannyo gino egy'enjawulo bamemba bano ze beetabye mu kubanga zonna gibadde ensaale, nga wano ku volleyball tulinawo omwami bameta Jethro Kasaijo, mukozi munaffe wano ku Star TV, nga yakulira baddifiri b'omuzannyo guno, ng'atugambye ebintu bingi, era bo tebalina gwe batera ku liiso. Empaka ziri ku mutendera gwa nsi yonna. Amateeka gakolebwa mu volleyball ng'azannyibwa ku level eya waggulu gegamu agali wano ge bagoberera.
All right, wetwogerera palamenti ya Rwanda eina points 4 ate palamenti ya Iyala eina points 3, and sawa zino palamenti ya Rwanda efunye kabonero kamu endala, so zingide points 5. You guys have made me speak Luganda here. Good play. Trying to go for that spike, but unfortunately it is in his very own half, and it will be point for Rwanda. They are charging and opening up that gap. 6-3.
You know, the start was quite good for Iyala, but they seem to be losing the communication, and they need to regroup, because we need to see them giving us a run for our money. You know, very many fans out here came to see what exactly they have to offer. They have to perform in that kind of way.
Very good block.
Guy Roth being one of the best volleyballers in the Iyala team. Shot number 6, man to watch.
Guy Roth. Service is good. Well, the Rwanda side going for the same ball. It's given away again by Guy. Easily the talk between Guy Roth together with Ali Machano. Ali, you actually believe how Guy Roth comes from the other side to actually go to the setter's position. That's lack of communication between those two. He needs to stick to his number. He slipped in. Guy Roth. Very good setting. The rising up, the spiking. It's out. Ball out, flagger, Reds. And finally it will be points for Iyala. 5-7. They are closing in.
Yeah, they're really giving us a very nice chess when it comes to set number 1. Remember, it is the best of 5, and we are waiting to see who will be the first side to make it at least.
Guy Root as well.
Nice, nice.
My goodness!
Very nice.
Very good play yet again. Guy Root is actually having a very good time today.
Yeah, he seems to be on song much better than he was against Uganda, really.
Oh, what a wasting service. Just given away cheaply like that. And it will be now service going on to Rwanda. And you can see this from the members of parliament all turning up in here and having a very good time this wonderful afternoon.
Yep, Ugandan MPs standing up in numbers to support their counterparts with whom they do their business for their respective countries.
Guy spiking well. And there goes the set. Rising up, good spike, good play from Guy. And now flipped in a little by Mariam Bona. Good set there from Venuzzo, shot in. And it's still in play. Unfortunately, it's actually a point for the Parliament of Rwanda. Just could not make that ball cross. Wonderful. Very good play.
The rallies are long and quite interesting, Peter. Of course, the mistakes will come through, but the rallies are long. Every team is possessing the ball pretty well and processing to ensure that they get quality like that guy wanted to get. But unfortunately, it's a Rwandan point.
There is a gentleman, shot number 10 for Team Rwanda, that is Muhakwa. He has really been very pivotal before the timeout was called for, and he has given us a very nice performance, making a couple of spikes in there. Shot 10, like you can see on the screen. He's one player to watch out for from Team Rwanda. He's given us great performances, and the same applies to Guy Root, shot number 6 of Team Iyala.
Well, we can see actually one of the members of Iyala with disabilities, personal disabilities. Yesterday we actually saw him running, and that's the scoreboard reading 10-6, a difference of only 4, and it's a timeout that has been called for. And Iyala trying to get their minds back into. We have seen wonderful play from Guy Root, and of course right now Siranda, jersey number 4 from Uganda, the Iyala member.
Iyala seems geared up from the team talk. They seem to come back with quite different energies.
Yeah. Good reception, but free ball given back to Rwanda for the advantage. They're charging in for that spike. Good push. Brought back into play yet again. A good set. And that will be a free ball. It's actually off. Mirambona and Naste.
The blind side.
Yeah, sometimes in volleyball they tell you either attack the ball at the front or you actually have a space behind. And you actually go and receive it. And you can see that he was actually in one place, Mirambona and Naste.
He was static.
He was static indeed. Guy, back in play yet again. Rwanda trying to get that one high. Pierre, and again. Ooh, they know exactly where the customer is. That's what they are doing right now, Team Rwanda.
They've lost it up. They played it out of play.
Yeah, they wanted to actually put it at the path of Mirambona.
The back row is a bit suspect.
Service. Easy service. Flipped in a little. They'll be going for fire. Good fire. Off. What? Ali Machamo Ali. Well, he was trying to go for some miracles there.
Talking about Ali Machano Ali, he's been featuring for the Iyala side in the athletics, and he has also featured for them in volleyball. So he's a versatile player. He's been into 2 different disciplines, and we now want to see how best he can feature in this one today.
Yeah, they seem to be losing ground right now, Iyala. And if you look at the points, the difference of match, it's about a difference of 6 there. It's a 6-point game, 13-7. Rwanda on the service. Big serve coming in there from Venutse. Set well there by Kariji Babo. Good fire. Gut receiving. 2 going. Ooh, again.
Communication.
He was the weak link in the corner, but as a back rower, even as a front row player, he's still the weak link. He needs to up his ante. Lest Iyala regrets ever fielding him.
Free ball. Oh, there we go. Brought back there by Mariam Bona. It's a long ball. Ooh, another ball by Ali Machamo Ali.
Trying to fly into the air, but the ball was a little bit overhead for him to reach out there. So it takes the tally to 15-7, and it's a difference of 8 now, which puts Rwanda into the driving seat.
Service. Venutse on the nets. And it will be a ball for Iyala now. Shall be brought through there by number 12, Thor Gideon Gatan, the Iyala member all the way from South Sudan. 15-8 is the scoreboard reading. Good service that was. Fire on that. Oh, and they just give it away. The usual suspect. The usual suspect. Ali Machamo Ali. He needs to be spoken to by the coach. Because when you give away the ball just like that openly, that's trouble for you.
You know,
Big
preparation. Preparation is quite key, and I guess Rwanda was really organized better than that is the Iyala side, and it is just very, very easy for us to tell that the Iyala side really lacked prep. They lacked prep more so in the issue of warming up and the issue of time management.
Their preparedness is very, very important. You can simply be as good as your preparedness in terms of sport, and it has shown here that Iyala came in a little late. We're not blaming them, but we're just painting a picture for you out there watching that that you need to up, especially when you are preparing for anything, even in life.
Good spike. Very good spike in. Yeah, well, spike. That is from Nsangabandi Ernest. Yeah, that's good. He actually got that space.
Of course, Peter, I know as you welcome viewers of Uganda Broadcasting Corporation TV, they must be on by now because the president has finished his first campaign rally for today and will come back in the afternoon. I think when we are done with these games, but they continue here on STAR TV. Tuaniriza nnyo abali ku UBC nga tuli wano bemba muze tuli wano e Lugogo ng'empaka z'amawanga gama parliament z'amawanga ga Africa, ga East Africa nga zigenda mu zingi lyonna ku Olwokuna nga leero tuli ku volleyball. Mwewuunya lwaki tetulaga mizannyo gyonna, tulagako egimu, tulina abantu betukwasaganya nabo empaka zino Fufa TV, now NBS Sports.
Oh, there you go. Some bit of dancing going on right now. The Yala member actually comes all the way from Burundi, but because Burundi is not here, he has decided to go on the support of Rwanda. That's the friendship we are having in here.
Like I told you, the gentleman in Mohakwa Valens, a shot number 10 for Team Rwanda, has been a very great performer, and he has thrown in a huge spike when it comes to the issue of making sure they pick up points. It is 18-10 when it comes to the issue of the points collected in the first set, which is really tricky. But Guy Root makes sure Iyala can also back the 11th and have a difference of just about 7. It is Guy Root there.
Service will be coming in here for Guy Root. Big service, but on the net. And that's a point that has been given on the other side to Rwanda Parliament.
I want to understand what they really speak or do whenever they pick a point. There is that action.
No, it's always something of
motivation.
Yeah, it's a motivation. That's what they do. Okay. Others will come together. Others will shout. That's how it is in volleyball. Different from the other sport.
All right, I'm loving the way. I'm loving the way the gentlemen are enjoying this one.
And just given out there by Iyala, and it's the usual man, Ali Machamo Ali.
What are they stepping on?
On the opponent, of course.
Because whenever they pick a point, they step onto something.
Absolutely. Yeah, man, it motivates them. It motivates them, gives them more energy. And of course, that usually do when you are in the lead and off the service again. Let's see what happens, comes out of that. Good reception.
Poor ball. They're trying to follow that.
Iyala still continues to disappoint, and they seem to be on the way out of this championship in terms of contention. I told you, they must win this to stand any chance. 4 teams in, round robin. The one with the top points will be crowned champion at the end of this 15th edition of the East African Community Parliamentary Games happening in Uganda till Sunday this week.
Service for Rwanda right now. Inbound is the ball. Iyala needs to be... Oh, ball on. Was that ball on? Yeah, ball was on. And there you go. Lack of concentration from... that is Iyala. That's an ace. Direct on 2 points. Wonderful.
Very good performance and great service in there. It takes the tally to 22-11, and there is a difference of 11 points in between Iyala and the Rwanda Parliament. I love the fact that very many fans are coming through, and for anybody else,
another ace. How they are giving out these aces is actually something to talk about. Direct on court ace. They need to actually sort this out, Iyala.
You know, there are 2 different kinds of formations that should be deployed right onto the court for any team. Could come for a 5-1 or go for a 4-2.
Roth. Good reception. Closer to the net. Good play from Iyala there. But it's given out as a free ball yet again. Rwanda will be looking to spike. Good fire, good fire. And unfortunately it's put out by the Honorable Siranda Gerald from Uganda. And it's now 24-11.
Game points.
We are on game points
Very disappointing moment.
Point on serve.
Very disappointing moment for Team Iala.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
The highway.
Yeah.
The highway has been looked out for, and these guys need to regroup. They need to ask for a timeout and regroup because
No, you
they are really lacking.
You can't ask
when
for
it comes to the
timeout right
issue
now.
of, performing onto
Yeah,
that court.
yeah, you can ask for timeout right now. It's the end of the first set, and it's 25-11. That's
So
the end of the first set now. So they need to go back and re-strategize, guys.
Yeah, they've got 2 minutes. Of course, the change of bench. If you're watching for the first time in volleyball, what happens is at halftime, the teams change benches. It's not like in football where you static in one home or away dugout. Here, there's no spatula. You change at the end of every quarter.
It would be very nice to actually see that rule also come into the game of football.
But of course,
so you don't be static in one. Yeah.
Even when you're playing home, by the way. Even if, for example, you guys playing at home here, but they will have to be moved up from home and away dugouts.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
Wear on. That is one of the rules that we've got to learn, because Peter, as the guys watch, they've got to teach, because it's holiday for Ugandan kids, and they must be learning a lot in terms of which sport to pick out onto. And if you watched a tug of war on either FUFA or NBS, you can as well go into tug of war. Parliamentarians are doing tug of war. How about you, an ordinary son of Michael Maluwandaga?
I love the fact that these guys are not only legislators, lawmakers, but they can also offer us something to smile about when they come to the bracket of sports. Most of them have featured in more than one sport. Some of them have been into athletics, and here they are featuring into volleyball. Just to shed a clear picture for you, in the previous fixtures of volleyball, earlier on, Team Iala played up against Uganda, and Team Iala lost 3-0. That is 3 straight sets for Team Uganda. And on that day, the man of the match for me was Honorable Mbatekamwa, was one of the best performers for Team Uganda. But now here comes Iala coming into their second game, and it seems to be their second loss, if at all they don't come to the party, come into the second set of the day.
All right, there we go. So we are still having that couple of a few minutes out, because it's the end of the first set. We're going to the second set, and Iala posting about that was about 11 in the first set. It was about 11 that they posted. It's one of the best that they've so far had, because if you look at the game against Uganda, they did not reach that much. Team Iala. Okay.
Up by 4. However, very many mistakes coming through in there. And in the game that they played up against Uganda, when they went for a recess, they kept stronger and posted 12 in the second set. Better when they play up against Rwanda in the second.
All right, so the umpire calls the two teams back on court. Oh, just waiting to see if the second set would actually be different from the first. And Iala need to actually redeem themselves. They need to bring themselves back in this, because remember, if Rwanda wins 3, they are the winners of today's match, and they'll be putting that pressure on Uganda. I know one of the best games will be that battle between Rwanda and Uganda. That will be a very good battle.
Uganda and Rwanda, great volleyball playing nations. The Iala back onto the, yet the Rwandese already back. Advantage is Burundi. Usually when you
all right, there. Sorry about that. Service will be, and of course the fans have turned up here to make sure that all goes well for the second set. It's second set right now. Iala will be the one serving, and the Parliament of Rwanda will be the one on the receiving side. Yeah, you can actually feel the vibe in the arena right now. The vibe is actually being commanded by the Iala Member of Parliament all the way from Burundi, person with disability, doing a very, very good job. You can see him at the center of your screen. And he's doing a very good job to motivate the fans here today.
From one side to the other, because he's backing up Rwanda, and since he comes from Burundi and is a member of the Legislative Assembly in Iyala, still he has really a couple of connections to all the sides that are onto the court today. So David Siranda, a man to watch out for in game set number 2. We want to see how he betters himself up, because he's cost the team.
Service brought in well. Oh, that's a very good one. Looking to spike on that. Good play by Muhaka. Brought back again here by Timiyala for the advantage. Muhaka does well. Be rising up to fire with that left. And they try as much as possible to keep that in. Good set. That's a free ball. Kept in play by Rout. Oh, the ball just refuses to get out of the net.
And Rout smiles.
It just refuses to get out of
Rout
the net.
smiles.
Yeah.
But I think Honorable Siranda needs to fly a little bit higher. He needs to keep onto his toes. However much he didn't get lots of the warm-ups, but he needs to keep on to the flying side and probably save the side.
Kept on play it again. Runner trying to check, putting that ball behind. Good reception there. Routes. Good setting. Mahakwa brought back yet again. On the net, it's brought back. Good rally. Good spike. And it's in. Does it? Oh, it's in. I knew it was actually going in, but wonderful play there from Team Rwanda. Good play.
Yeah, but it was epic on both sides. Rout fighting very hard to make sure his side picks a point, at least in the second half.
Yeah.
In the second set, but it is already two points in the second set for Team Rwanda.
Well, currently Rwanda are leading this by 2-0. Oh, powerful service, powerful serve. That's good power there by Nsangabani, Ernest. Good power on that one.
Shot number 9.
Yeah, he's really hitting them hard. Oh, let's wait and see. But unfortunately, it looks like it was a point given the other way around.
It is a point for Iyala.
Good jumping. Set really well. Away by Rout. Rwanda tried to keep that ball in play. Good play by Mahakwa. And they get themselves the point, rather. And currently, the points are currently opening up. It's supposed to be 2-2.
Yeah.
Good game.
For the first time today.
And Rwanda collect a point yet again, and poor service coming in there from Iyala.
Peter, are you aware that back them days, volleyball wasn't played the way it is now? You had to pick points off your service. Games dragged almost for an entire day.
Service is actually a very important part in volleyball, because that's where the magic is. You can get 3 points from service. If your service is very, very powerful, you get the points. It's 3-3 here.
By the way, for everybody watching us from home, you can have a chance to also come to the Lugogo Indoor Arena and have a chance to see these legislators tussling it out free of charge. It's all about you and your time.
Mahakwa on the net.
And importantly for me, Peter and Man Michael, it's very important for you to come down here. These members, these MPs we see on TV dressed in suits and busuti are much better than we actually see them. You need to come and get up close and personal, make relations, maybe.
Oh, Iyala just got a point.
And they are leading for the first time.
Yeah,
for the first time in these games.
Not the first time, really, guys. It's not the first time that they are leading.
They are leading for the first time in the 15th edition's history.
Good reception. Good play back there by Venuts. It's pushed in Bip. And Iyala, ball just failing to get out of their line. And it's put back well there by Thor. Good setting. Mohakwa! Blocking!
Great block, but a point lost. It is 5-4. Iyala still leading in the second set, and Rwanda have only managed 4 points so far, whereby this keeps Iyala still into the lead. It's a service.
Rwanda with 4, Iyala with 5. Big service there by Mohakwa. Good play there again by Thor. Trying to flip that ball deep through. The spike, that is good. Looking for something to come through here. Oh, good pushing. Very, very good pushing. Oh, there we go, it again. Spike. It's in. And there go off Thor Gideon Gatlan. And they get the points there, Team Rwanda. That's how it is. 5-5. We have a game. It's end-to-end this time round. And looks like the coach of Iyala instilled some bit of sense on the players there, so they're doing well. Ooh, we have seen much of that. We have seen much of that there. Unfortunately for Muhakwa Valence, it's on the net. Point for Iyala.
I think Iyala now know that they are on the brink of exit, and they must resurrect their chances here. And by winning this set, they will have written themselves in quite good history in the books of Michael Maluwandaga, who applauded them for just taking a lead in a set. But if they win a set, would be much more historical.
Away there. Oh, clever.
That is intelligent.
Nizeimana Pierre. That's very good play. Simply exceptional play there from Pierre Nizeimana. Service for Nabahire. Oh, an ace. Direct right in the attack of the opposition. Beautiful play there from Nabahire. And he'll be the one to go for the service again. Honorable Nabahire Anestas.
Shot number 7.
Yeah. Powerful spike. Poor reception. There you go, yet again another ace coming direct. So there we have it. They are collecting the points. Team Rwanda, they are now opening up that gap. It is 8-6, difference of 2. Nabahire.
It is a timeout.
Is it a timeout?
It is a timeout called for.
It's been called for. All right, exceptional stuff. Unfortunately for Iyala, they were leading.
Yeah.
And now they gave that away very cheaply. Now Rwanda, the ones on the command, difference of 2. It will be very difficult for Iyala to actually play catch up now.
Yeah, but even into the first game they played up against Team Uganda, they managed to scoop 12 points in the second set, which seems to be quite a good performance. And right about now, they are just 2 points adrift from the 8 that Rwanda are having so far. It is a great performance from Team Rwanda, and the man that has really caught my eye in there is shot number 10, Muhakwa Valence, with a very great performance right there. Shot number 10. He's been very pivotal in the air, on the ground, in the spikes, and on the receiving side of Team Rwanda whenever Iyala have a service. But also for Team Iyala, the man in Kim Gairut, shot number 6, the legislator from South Sudan, and Thor Gideon, shot number 12, have been very pivotal to make sure they save the side and at least pick a point for them or pick a set for them, because it is really a disappointing performance for Team Iyala ever since the volleyball championship started in the 15th edition of the games.
Nabahire, good power on that spike. It's kept in really well. They need to make use of that. So that's clever play. It's kept on play. Oh, that's exceptional. Good rally back in. And can they get something from here? Iyala, simple ball, free ball. Another ball kept in. Ooh, that was clever. It's still there. Oh, good jump, very good jump. Coming in from Nizeimana Pierre. Rwanda get the points. That's the East Africa Parliamentary Games coming to you live all the way from the Lugogo Indoor Stadium. And I can say this could be actually one of the final parliamentary games being played here in this arena.
Probably, but we have some netball that will be coming up.
Yeah,
and,
I'm just saying, could be the last.
Some bit of basketball.
Yeah, it could be the last parliamentary games in terms of volleyball, because this infrastructure will be brought down. Another point there.
Surely. Probably by the time we get to 2026, lots of infrastructure will be worked upon in Uganda.
Long by Nabahire. Good play there from Diop Kim. Good setting and the dink. Ooh, that is what we call back-breaking.
I love the way Nizeimana Pierre is performing right onto that net. Ever since he came closer to the net, he's really giving the Iyala side lots of works to do, and he's dumping the balls very nicely. Nice dumps in there, and great points collected by the gentleman in Nizeimana Pierre. Shot number 2 for Team Rwanda.
Some bit of communication going on here. It looks like Ali Machamo Mali not very happy about something. Needs to be corrected rather.
Yeah.
Service coming in there. Nabahire off the net, and you have to admit that Marimbona Anaste could not go down for that. He just allowed it to continue, and he has given out the points. Sometimes in volleyball, you actually have the right to dive in order to receive that.
Yes, you can dive, you can kick, you can punch, you can even head that ball back to the opponent. So every part of the body is 100% useful.
Yeah, indeed, it's an old sport, volleyball. Really, really old sport. And let's wait and see whether Iyala will be walking away. They have only 7 compared to Rwanda's 12. Rwanda receiving. The set is very good. And it's going to be a spike out.
This is too hard.
Was it a spike out?
It was a spike out by shot number 9 of Team Rwanda, Jeremiah Nsangabani Ernesto.
Service for Iyala on the net.
It was quite a nice service. However, it lacked a little bit of height in there by the German in Maribona Ernesto.
It looks like there will be a substitution for Team Rwanda, and requesting to come in is Kalisa Jean, and he will be replacing Karijigabo Barthelemy. And there we go. It's been a great. So he goes to the setting role with the shot number 4, Kalisa Juan. But it will be service for Ichegetse. Oh, the yellow member from Uganda, Siranda Gerald. I don't know exactly what kind of pass that was, really.
Yeah, he seems to be having issues with communication and having issues with utilizing his arms, because using a single arm is also kind of tricky, more so in the game of volleyball. Second substitution for Team Rwanda. On is Philbe.
Yeah, Philbe.
Origimana. Hey. And he's replaced Nabahire Arnastoso.
That ball just fell to cross.
Very tight moment for the Iyala side. Tight moment. And they could be trailing up by 7 points right about now.
It's 8:15.
Yeah.
Service. Ichigitse. Free ball given out. Oh, it's a good play, looking to lay that ball to drop Kier. Good setting. Simple push, simple ball. Free ball that is. Trying to spike that in. Good power. But unfortunately, he is a backcourt player. It is a backcourt. Wait a moment. That call was in. He is a backcourt player. He stepped on the line, so the point goes to Rwanda. That's the rule. If you're to go for a spike, it has to be from the other side of the line.
From your area.
Yes. Good play by Ernest. Ernest is, Sirinda. Oh, Siranda there. Colliding with Diop Kim, Gay Routes. Well, remember, you have a front court players, then you have back court players.
But I guess if at all the regions of Africa can probably get one team from their parliaments, I think East Africa can make a very good one, because if you have the likes of Guy Root in your team, you have the likes of Mohakwa into that one, you also have Botekama from Uganda joining into that one. I think you can have a very good volleyball team representing the East African region.
Good service. Good play there from Guy Root. Backcourt player brings it back in play, received really well. Good setting. Good fire coming in there from Pierre. And Iyala trying as much as keep the ball in. Unfortunately, it's too much. It's going to be a point there for Team Rwanda.
It was beyond 3 touches.
Yeah, it was more. It was more. Ichigitse to try and serve one. 19 for Rwanda, 8 for Iyala. And unfortunately, Iyala will be receiving their 9th point. It's given away to Team Iyala.
They haven't yet managed to scoop the 11 they scooped in the earlier set. So they are still 2 points below the performance they offered us in the earlier set. They need to better up and get at least what they got in the first set.
Yeah, another point for Iyala. And they received their 10 point. It's a 9-point game here between these two. Rwanda won the first set, and they're leading the second set by 19-10. Good power on that one. But they need to send it back. That's good ball. And given back again. Rwanda to utilize. Looking to go for that power. Pierre. Good cushioning. Back a little. Oh, that's much. Volleyball is strict. It's 3.
Unless you block at the net.
Yes.
The one can stand, then pushes the tally to 4. But if at all it goes past the block, it becomes only 3 touches. And I think the coach needs to give the boys or the gentlemen more knowledge about the game of volleyball.
Good service there from Nzeimana Pierre. And there's a free ball coming here for Rwanda, which they try as much as possible to yield. Got spiking, but on the net. Coming in from Nsangabani Ernest.
I love the way Rwanda are trying to utilize all the touches, because they make sure they do not push this ball back before they have at least 3 touches onto that one, which helps them in the setting and the spiking.
Good pushing there. Well, if you look at the positional stand of Team Rwanda, it's very, very exceptional. And the way they receive the ball is very good. It really shows that they have the knowledge over the game.
They have the knowledge
especially,
and the training.
Yes, this Nzeimana Pierre, I think, has played professional volleyball before.
And Mohakwa,
jersey number 10. Swung in back there by dropped and collected. Mohakwa. It will be a point.
There is a combination. There is a combination. I'm also taking a look at Pierre and Mohakwa seem to be the pivots of Team Rwanda. They are the biggest knowledge of Team Rwanda right there.
Good service there by Siranda. That's what you're supposed to do as a backward player. Good vision. Very good play by Nzeimana player. Very, very good play. He's intellectual into this.
Difference.
Yeah, he's a very good player. He brings the game on, the shot number 2, and it's a difference of 10 points right now in the second quarter. And it will be a service coming in for Kalisa Juan. Simple service. Kept in play. Up it goes, and it will be a free ball, but on the net. Drop Kim guide routes. Just gives it out to Rwanda.
They've only managed the point better than what they did in the first set,
yes,
and they've taken the 30-12 so far. That is Iyala.
The result is not in doubt. Rwanda is taking the second set and
they
just one away from being crowned winners of this one, their first appearance down at these East African Community Parliamentary Games.
But what is haunting the Iyala side is the fact that some of the players do not know the rules of the game, and
they know the rules of the game. Sometimes they just
make some simple mistakes.
It's just some bit of simple mistakes, and they fail to calculate and know exactly how many touches have been made. That's sometimes normal in volleyball.
Yeah, but also with
serving for match point.
With serving for match point. Peter, pass, take charge. Peter, take charge.
Big service there by Mohakwa. And there goes 2 players kept in play. Rwanda just need only 1 in order to win this one. Let's push in, and that's it. They actually win the second set convincingly by 25 to about what was it, 13?
That was 13.
Yeah, 25-13. So good one. So we are going to halftime.
Yes, take a look at the second set bands. We want to first of all compare the performance of the Iyala side in the first set, where they managed 11 points. We thought the coach didn't give them enough prep or enough prep talk before coming into the first set. But here comes the second, where they've bettered up by only scooping 2 more points.
Yeah, and before Peter rallied us through the match point for Rwanda in this to take a 2-0 set lead, I was building up a point about the Iyala team. I mean, we've got to spare them really, because apart from all other parliaments are of guys that are close to each other almost on a daily.
Yeah, sure.
So the Iyala parliament hardly gets time to train, because one is in Uganda, another is in Burundi, the other is in Tanzania, one in Kenya, South Sudan.
Could language barrier also be a problem?
No, it can be a problem. I think the problem is about the distances they have to trek once in a while to go.
And the time for training. Like you have said, they don't have enough time to train together as a unit. It's showing here.
Yeah,
they have very good volleyballers, but the coordination and cohesion is not there.
Absolutely, that could be the reason. But they're putting on a better show, at least in terms of the averages they're managing. The Ugandan game, they finished at 7 in the first set, but now they improved to 11, and now here they are finishing at 13 in the second set. Like I told you at the start of our commentary yesterday, I think the values of Olympics, volleyball is an Olympic sport. It's not about winning. Excellence, respect, friendship, balance between body, mind, and soul, and importantly, the joy of effort. You've got to factor in that the joy of effort and body, mind, will, and soul is very, very important as well, because there are many of us that are being advised by doctors to go and start doing exercises. Most of these guys have much, much bigger money than Peter Tai, but look at his tummy.
All right. We shouldn't forget that we have fans following in on STAR TV, our Uganda channel, and I need to break something down for them. Bana fa batugoberera ku mukutu ogwa STAR TV tuli mu set eyokubiri tugimaliriza wano mu muzanyo ogwa volleyball wakati wa Iyala oba East African Parliament nga etunkane Parliament eye Rwanda. Set eyokubiri ewedde era nga bwe batyo banafa aba Team Rwanda bajimaliriza n'obubonero oba obugoba 25 ku bugoba 13 banaffe aba Iyala bwe basobodde okubanga bakunganya. Jukira bulungi nnyo nti ku mulundi guli bwe twali tulaba Iyala ngezanya Uganda mu set eyokubiri Iyala yakunganya obugoba 12 ate Uganda yatwala 25. Kale nno ekyo kikulaga nti Iyala wano mu set eyokubiri buli game gye basobodde okuzanya basobodde okubanga bongerako ku mutindo. Kati katulabe ki kye basobola okubanga ate batuwa mu luzanya olwokusatu. Singa Rwanda eruwangula kiba kitegeeza nti omuzannyo guba guwedde era Rwanda eba ewangudde ne sets 3 kubanga tuzanya asooka oba asinga okubeera nga yolesa omutindo omulungi mu set 5. Singa asooka ku 3 yabeera omuwanguzi. Kitegeeza nti singa Iyala akomawo nawangula set 2 bajja kubeera nga bali 2-2 ate nga tulina okulaba ani anaatwala empanga bwe kituuka ku set ey'okutaano.
All right, so we are going for the third quarter. So we are in the second half of tonight's match between the Iyala members, the members of parliament all the way from Iyala, together with those that come from Rwanda. And the umpire is waiting for the two teams to be okay and be able to continue on this one. But the umpire is actually called Sunday Osire. He has a lot of experience with that whistle. Umpire on 1. And some of the fans who have turned up today to give support to their respective teams. We're just waiting for that whistle. If Rwanda win this quarter, they will be the champions of this match.
Yeah, and I will be waiting for them to see how they will perform up against Uganda, because Uganda also seem to be one of the dominating sides in volleyball. So, tricky moment, but set number 3 is underway. And Peter, I guess it is time you carry on.
Nizeimana Pierre to go along with that spike. Long service, very good reception yet again. And just pushed in there by Mariam Bona. And Siranda also does well for team Iyala. Rwanda fighting, Siranda cushioning. Mirambona gives it away. And it's some bit of a gamble and good push. He has the height. Dweb Kim Guy routes.
The height and the power.
Yeah, he wins the first point for Iyala. Just like as it was in the second, that is the second quarter, where Iyala began well, but then just broke up. Good one. Good ball there again by Rauts. Rwanda trying to go hard. Good pushing. Gauts. Good movement again there by Mirambona. Pierre. Good fire. Good one there by Muhakwa Valenci. And the points are level at 1-1.
Very good start for the Iyala side, and it is 1-1, just like they did in the second set. But I wonder what happens after they've conceded about 4 or 5 points right there. It is the second for Team Rwanda.
Yeah, off the hands of Mariam Bona and Nesty. The tactic of, receiving the serve is a little bit wanting from him. His reception has been poor, because you do not receive a ball like that. He's so static, and he then goes with the hands out, bending the back. That's not the best way of receiving. And again, look at this. It's a ball given out. Oh, the laws of reception are very simple.
Yeah.
At least you attack the ball when it's coming. It's actually 2-1. Attack the ball when it's coming and try and bend a little. Pushed up by Kalisa. And then brought back again by Merampona. And that will be a ball given up now. Good points for Rwanda. It's 3-2.
For Team Rwanda.
Yeah. They are leading now.
They are still into the driving seat with a great performance. There is a gentleman that is not substituted. That is Muhakwa. He's been onto the court right from the start of the game.
Service brought in away by Rauts. Going up, backward play again with that service. Now there we go. Oh, actually, it's a point. It is a point for Iyala. They receive that, and they need to make the rotation right now because the service will be brought in by Guy Raut. Oh, he has volleyball inside him. The shot number 6 for Iyala.
Surely.
Yeah.
Surely.
Let's see his service here. Good serve. Very, very good serve. Received well and then pushed up. Good serve. And then, oh, it's a block in. It's a block in. Point for Iyala. They make this.
They have a chance to smile. They have a chance to dance. But they should know it is a do-or-die set for them. If Rwanda wins this one, they will have no other opportunity to get back into this one.
They are leading by 4-3. Yeah, we are currently in the usual situation. Guy on the nets. Like I say, the usual situation now, 4-4.
I love the use of your vocabulary. Usual situation.
Yeah, usual situation. Service shall be brought in by Muhukwa Valenci. And also on the net it goes. Oh, there's a problem of service right now that we need to sort out, and rotation has just been made. It's going to be Olivier Nkurunziza. Good service from Nkurunziza. Ball is up well. Good power, good block. And that's a simple ball brought in, but unfortunately it's still bubbling around. And the check! It's out.
Yeah, it's out. To remind you viewers that after this game, there's going to be another game. It's going to be a women's game, Rwanda versus Kenya at 4 p.m. That will not be live on UBC. Will be live on FUFA and NBS. Then later in the day will be a basketball, Kenya versus Uganda, still live on FUFA and NBS. Please make a date with them to follow each and every action. Good point here by Guy.
Yeah, very good power from Guy Raut. Oh, like I said, the honorable Guy Raut, has some volleyball inside his blood. He's reading this really well. Now here comes Ali Machano Ali with an easy service, but he's been told to hold on. Substitution. Coming in is Karini Jabo. Oh, let's wait and see what comes through. Ali Machamo Ali from Tanzania. It's an easy serve. Good set by Venuts. Good power.
What was he trying to do?
Yeah. Ali Machamo Ali showing us that you can play volleyball with any part of your body here.
No, it's supposed to be your head, your hands, and your legs. But not every part of your body. Your head can play volleyball, your hands can play volleyball, as can your feet.
How about if I use the back to block?
Nope.
Set back. Good shake. Free ball given back yet again. And that will definitely go out. It will be going out there from Mariam Bona Anasti. Currently, it's 7-6 as Rwanda check the lead right now. Service. Big service there by Venutsi. And it's just pushed out for another point for Rwanda. And the coach of Iyala having a word there with the star boy, Guy Raut. Good reception. And it's just pushed out by Siranda Gerald. Oh, they're finding it very difficult now to actually keep their heads in the game, Iyala. And they have actually called in for the timeout.
Yeah, a 30 seconds timeout. They badly needed that one. But in all due respect to Iyala, Rwanda is not only better than them, but they are also inflicting their own damage. And if Guy goes to the bench and doesn't get back into this game, it will be over as faster as we much more faster than we expected it to, because he's a much better player. He's not engaging in the team talk during this 30 seconds timeout, and that is a worry for whoever is rolling behind Iyala, in hope that they can resurrect their chances of going further at these East African Community Parliamentary Games 2025. Oh, good for them. He stands up, gets back onto, but his team trails by 3, 9-6. Rwanda leads, and you think that from then on it's going to be one-way traffic, because the Rwandans seem to be in the groove and are looking to get this over in as quickly as they possibly can to stand chances ahead of games like Kenya and Uganda.
Who can chase? Unfortunately, Ali Machamo Ali could not chase, but just a while ago, we did see Olivier Nkurunziza making a beautiful save and let down by the team. So, Rwanda get this serve. Shall be brought in by Ichegetse Venut. Powerful serve. You could hear it from here. What is that there from Thor Gideon Gadan? He needs to be spoken to, Thor. And you can actually see the reaction at the center of your screen is being spoken to. Yeah, that's trying to bring the ball back in. Unfortunately, instead of the ball coming back behind, it goes in front. 11-6. 5-point game. Service. And it's an out ball. Allowed to just go away. It'll be Iyala on the serving side. The service shall be brought in for the honorable member all the way from South Sudan, Thor Gideon Gadan. Big one from Gadan. Big service from him. And the check. Gadan. Oh, dear me, dear me, dear me. Job Kim Guy together with Mariam Bona and Nasty. Lack of communication between those two. And you can see that Job is telling Mariam Bona that you're the one supposed to receive the second balls. Here we go. Check. Off. It's still in play. Mahakwa. One pass. Big ball back into play. Good rally here now. Good setting. Mahakwa. And what can they do? Ooh. Thor Gideon Gadan. Well, getting done with that.
It is 13-7. 13 for Team Rwanda and 7 for the Iyala side. They need to better up if at all they are to at least win a set in this one. Whoa.
Good rally. Still a ball for Rwanda to go up. Muhakwa, who's going for the second ball, is brought back easy. Good composure by the Rwanda side. Muhakwa pushing. It's out. Point for Iyala. That is 13-8. They're trying to close in.
They're trying to close in and at least win a set, because it was very disappointing a performance in the first set.
Poor service. He stepped on the line. He did step on the line. Siranda Gerald Brack from Uganda. Forgetting how to serve in volleyball. Yeah. When you step on the line, it means you win.
Sure.
I remember the good old days where we had even a box for service. It's out. Oh, it's actually in. Who is supposed to be covering? Supposed to be Ali Machamo Ali. That's his place.
The man
He's
from
supposed to have
Tanzania.
that covered, yes.
The man from Tanzania lost it out, and that is why they've considered on the blind side. But now that takes the tally to 15-8.
Yeah, they switched up a little.
Yeah, they've switched up for a little. Just like you said, it is business as usual. They come with lots of power at the start of the set, and midway the set, they lose composure and they lose, I must say, game mentality.
Thor Gideon Gadan just failing to keep that ball on play. Right now, Ali Machamo Ali is sharing a word with his coach. Scoreboard reading, Rwanda leading by 16. Who is second ball? Free ball it will be for Rwanda. Muhakwa with the power. Good play by God. Oh, between two.
Communication was very poor between Ali Machanum Ali and Gerard Siranda for the Iyala side, and I think communication is something they have to work upon. They really have to work upon that if at all they are to become better performers. But still, Peter, later on in the day, with our sister broadcasters, that is NBS and Fufa TV, we shall have another game of volleyball that is for the women's category, where Rwanda will be taking on Kenya. It will be another epic one.
Muhakwa. Oh, that's a big punch there from that is Siranda. I don't know exactly why he went for that.
Why does he always use the punches? I think he needs to go for the boxing. He has to go into the Uganda Boxing Federation and ask for a slot.
It's just a mere use of technique and tactics.
Yes, I think
sometimes the game can be technical and tactical.
But the palm is way better than the box.
Yeah, simple set.
Yeah,
simple set. Or go behind a little. Go behind a little and dig
fly.
the ball. Just dig the ball.
You also need to fly. More so if
Good set.
you are to help the team in the blocks.
Right there. That's where the customer is. Mirambona and Nasty. He can't go down. And it looks like Team Rwanda knows exactly what they're doing, because if Diop Kim Guy Rout is not covering, just put the ball to Mirambona and Nest. Service. Big one. Away by Thor. Front court player putting it back easily. It's brought back here. Thor. Simple tool before Rwanda. They need to set this with power. Muhakwa! Yeah, wonderful dig by Mirambona. Sent back there by Guy Routs. And now Rwanda need to defend. Guy missing to get that. It's dug in well. Still Rwanda, they're really good. Oh, it's out! Is that out?
And it's a point for Iyala.
It's out.
It's a point for Iyala. They've really fought on. I love this one. It was a tight contest, a tight contest, and full stretch from Guy Root, the man from Iyala, shot number 6. A full stretch in there and fighting very hard. However, it is a moment of a substitution. It is a moment for substitution.
Yeah. Well, recently
he needs a rest.
Yeah, recently the members of the Uganda volleyball had, I think, the awards recently. Was recently, if I'm not mistaken, but we'll be able to follow up on that one and keep you posted, don't worry.
Guy Root, Drip Kim Guy Root needs a rest. If I told you take off your best player, you know what you're destined for.
Alright, here we go. There's a difference in dressing here. And the service is good, it's simple. But let's wait and see. The Yala members beaming with confidence, good push. And it's actually dug back, given back to Rwanda. They need to send it fly.
The Yellow fans are having some joy right about now. They've made it to a double figure, and this now confirms that in all sets, at least Iyala, however much they've been performing poorly, they've managed double figures in the scores.
Good service there from Kanini. Good power. Oh, Kanini keeps it in play, and he has given away the point.
He's given away the one.
He's celebrating as though he has made the point, but no, he hasn't. He's given it away, Kanini. And they're telling him, watch away. Come down,
Kanini, man from Zanzibar.
Yeah.
Man from Zanzibar. You can see how the Iyala side is rich of.
It's actually Abdullah Hassan Makamp.
Yeah.
Apologies, Abdullah. It's 21 for Rwanda and just only 11. And there's a. No, wait a moment. Substitution. Problem here. It's going to be Abdullah Hassan Makamp is getting out.
The man from Zanzibar, after a very nice serve, he's only spent a minute on the court. Only a minute. I think they brought him up as their libero player, but let's wait and see.
He was a libero.
Oh no.
Another point for Rwanda. 22-11. We are just about 3 points away from the end of this game. Service, big serve, good reception. Brought back, another good reception. Flying high, power on that. And good digging by Guy Rout. Good setting. Simple that will be. Oh, the direction was a little poor. Oh, and there you go, Mariambona Aneste. He had all the time to put that ball across the net.
But they've at least tried to give us some great volleyball in this third set, having managed to scoop at least 11 points. It is way fair for a team like Iyala.
Rwanda trying to get the best of Iyala here. 3 players going for the same ball. There could be a check coming up. There's a check coming up. The space blockouts of Thor Gideon Gatan. And we are just 1 point away from getting done. Yeah.
Tricky moment. And Rwanda know exactly what they have to do. It is probably, and it could be, this only serve.
Final serve for the game to be ended. Rwanda want to kill this hard. Good power, and that's it. Good power.
On to Gerard Siranda.
And Siranda, well, the ball hits him and it's done. They have actually won this convincingly. 25-11. That's 3-0.
What I've really liked about the Iyala side is the fact that they've managed at least to scoop double figures from all the three sets. And for Team Rwanda, they've been very outstanding in the rotation, team tactics, a team that is really organized, and you could just get to see that. We are going to be having a few interviews right there onto the court before we head into the final, the final game of the day.
Well, that is actually how it has been.
Just a few.
That's how it has been. That's how it has been in regards to the action here. It's been wonderful to see that Iyala can actually afford to dance, but Rwanda victorious today, and their very first win in the volleyball competition. They are a volleyball nation, very, very good volleyball nation. That is Team Rwanda, and they've actually gotten the best of Iyala. Iyala losing their second game in volleyball. They did lose to Uganda, and now they've lost to Rwanda. But in the spirit of fair play, and that's how it is, they'll be going down to shake the arms of each other and thank each other for a job well done tonight. Legislation should not only keep you busy, you need to actually get time for sport in order to actually shrug off the stress and also keep your body energetic and alive. And that's what sport normally does. You cannot be limited to just only being handicapped or being fit 100%, but they normally say disability is not inability, and for the Iyala members, they have gotten that provision to actually showcase that all can actually be done with simple terms. So wonderful performance from Rwanda in their very first volleyball match, and they have actually given it their all. They've managed to win this one by 3 straight. Wonderful. Very, very good play, brilliant play that they've actually displayed tonight. And shortly we'll be going down to the touchline, whereby Luandaga together with John Barnes Sentamo will briefly bring you to speed with some few interviews. Then it will actually be a wrap-up for the day, as we won't be able to bring you the other matches of the day. So it's wonderful to see that volleyball has actually brought many to one place. And for the Iyala members, they'll be pleased with what they've actually showcased here today.
Check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, from wherever you are watching us, we are still at the Lugogo Indoor Stadium, and it is full time here during the game that has been between Team Rwanda, that is the parliamentarians from Rwanda, and the parliamentarians of the East African Legislative Assembly. We are going to be talking to some of them, some of the players that have been onto the court, and we shall have a discussion still with a gentleman from the National Council of Sports. Thank you very much for keeping it UBC. Era namwe abali naffe ku mukutu ogwa STAR TV tubebaza era tubebaliza ddala okuba nti mutambulidde wamu naffe okubanga tutambuza emizannyo gino. Tuli mu edition ey'emirundi ogw'e15 ey'omulundi ogw'e15, era nga Uganda y'emu ku mawanga agasobodde okubanga ate gateekawo performance ebadde ennyuvu ennyo. Era ne ku mulundi guno bw'otunuulira omuzannyo gwa volleyball gwe twali tuliko olunaku olwaleero, Uganda yazannya dda ogwayo nekuba bannaffe aba Iyala, era Team Rwanda ebadde ezanya ne bannaffe bali aba Iyala. Era nga wendi wano, I want to first of all talk to the gentleman from Team Iyala. Honorable Guy Root, nice to see you.
Nice to see you, and we are very happy that the UBC is there with us.
UBC is always here, and we shall always be there to cover all the parliamentary games. How did you feel coming onto the court earlier, having lost the first game to Team Uganda?
Yeah, well, this is the second game we lost, and we did our best. You know, as you know, Iyala is a small parliament. Iyala is a small parliament, and we are only 63 MPs. Half of us are ladies, and half also they are old people. It is only us that you see how we are playing. And we did our best, and we are here to integrate. That is the message from the Iyala. So we are very happy here in the arena, and we did our best.
Still, I want to know which kind of different tactics you decided to come with from the ones you used up against Uganda, because up against Uganda it was a very, very difficult time for you, scooping a few points from the first and the last set, but this time around double figures, managing 11 in the first, 13 in the second, and 11 in the last set. How different was the preparation?
Yeah, as usually we are prepared. We come here early in 23rd. When we have a plenary here, we are training every day in morning and evening. But as I said earlier, that Yala is a small parliament and we have to play, and it is our game. So we manage from the first set, we manage, and also second set and third set we perform very well. That is the nature of Yala. If we have a good team, as you see now, we are only second piece who are playing. We don't have substitute changing us, but I think we did our best, and I think by the next game with Kenya, we will perform very well, and we are very happy that we are performing. It is not.
All right, before I let you go, some viewers out there would love to know in which other sport are you going to perform, because we've seen Iyala at the athletics and we haven't seen you. We know that Iyala will also be into the basketball. So which other sport are you going to feature in? Tug of war?
Yeah, we are good in tug of war, and also in golf. We are playing golf. We are very good, and we are. Yes, I'm playing very well in basketball. Even in football, we are playing. I'm a star also in football. I'm on number 9 in football. Very good fight. Thank
you very much for coming to Uganda. Thank you very much. See you anytime. Yes, that is the honorable member from that is the Iyala, the East Africa Legislative Assembly. And right about now, allow me to introduce the gentleman, Honorable Mohakwa Valetsi from Team Rwanda. Great performance. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I love the way you performed today, and I want you to just shed a picture or tell us the secret behind your great performance.
Thank you very much. The secret behind this victory, we have been training since we were ready to come to Uganda, and then we actually know the team we are playing. They are our team. Actually, it is the best team, but we are trained. We are at high level performance. So the secret is the teamwork, communication, and winning together.
It seems that every nation that has played up against Team Iyala has managed to scoop maximum points, 3 straight sets. Team Uganda earlier, 3 straight sets, and here you are also walking away with 3. Have you got a chance to see how Uganda performs, and how ready are you for Team Uganda the day you are going to play up against them?
Yeah, actually we watched the game against Iyala and Uganda, and we are ready for Uganda. We have beaten Uganda 2 times, Rwanda and Mombasa. So we are ready to beat Uganda in their country, and we went to win the trophy. We take it to Kigali. Yeah.
That is great, and I want to let you go because we have a championship coming up still. We have a game that is coming up today. But I want you to simply tell our dear viewers out there how the team in Rwanda decided to organize themselves for all the other disciplines. Is it only volleyball that you're going to be performing to the best of your ability, or even football and other disciplines?
If you have watched yesterday, our ladies won the athletics 400 meters, won the gold medal. So we are ready for volleyball men, volleyball women, athletics, that, golf, and now tug of war. No. Yeah, we are in the 4th discipline, and then we are performing well.
Thank you very much and congratulations. Thank you very much for coming to Uganda. Hope to see you again. Give us such great performances. Here with me is another gentleman from, David Olasango from the Iyala, the East Africa Legislative Assembly. Yes, nice to see you here. How is the environment in Uganda?
Oh, of course, the Uganda environment is very nice, and you know, they had long time ago in Kinemi as the Lord Mayor of Kampala at night. So we are enjoying everything here in Kampala. They are friendly people. We love here, and I don't know when the games end on 17th, if some of us will go or will remain over the holidays.
You can remain and have Christmas here. Yeah. Anyway, besides that, I've seen you cheering on Team Iyala, and I love the fact that you have lots of sportism or Olympism in you. How ready are you to push on to this to make sure that we have probably an East African team of grassroots, besides being parliamentarians, grassroots, and more so the people that you could be representing, people with disabilities?
Yes, of course, as you have seen, I support all the teams. I was supporting Rwanda as well as Yala because to me, Rwanda is my constituency, Uganda is my constituency, Burundi is my constituency, Republic of Somalia, Republic of South Sudan, United Republic of Tanzania and Kenya are my constituency, so I was supporting all of them. But beside that, you have seen I've participated in the 1,500 meters race, which I was competing against able-bodied members of parliament. With my crutches, of course, I became number one from behind. And it doesn't matter, number one is number one.
For the mere fact that you managed to reach the climax.
Yes, the most important thing is that I completed. And again, I wanted to show that apart from integration in the East African community, we also have inclusivity. Even persons with disability are also included in our 4 pillars, that is common market, custom union, and political union, so they can move from one country to another one. They can do trade in any other country. I also compete maybe on Thursday. You will be with me in a walk race, that is 800 meters, and I will complete. But we have sports for persons with disability, that is the darts, but we want to include them even in 100 meters. Maybe they can run 50 meters using wheelchairs. Those who are deaf, we can allow them to see the traffic light so that when it is go time, they can also see the green so that they can also run, so that we can include everybody, not only one category of sport. And from there, I have a bill that I will introduce in the IALA, East African Legislative Assembly, to make sure that sport for persons with ability is captured not only in IALA, but from the grassroots, so that the common citizen of the East Africa, because we have 350 million citizens, and 20 million of them are persons with disability. We cannot leave such a very big constituency behind. And we have Paralympic, we have the Deaf Olympic, so let them also start now participating. And we have football of amputees, so that they can also compete even worldwide. So we will be developing Paralympic sport from grassroots.
All right. Thank you very much, Honorable, for your time, and it is really exciting. I wish to see you on Thursday in the walk race.
Of course, welcome, and you'll see me and I'll compete. And I have advantage. I have 4 legs. Those guys have 2 legs.
Which position do you think you will scoop?
Of course, I will be number 1 from behind, but number 1 is always number 1. It doesn't matter. When we competed in the 1,500, that is going around the field 3.5 times. Some of them completed very early. They went take tea. They still found me struggling and coming, but I don't care as far as I finish.
It's all about finishing.
It's about finishing, and it's about participating and integrating. We should deepen, widen, and tighten our integration.
All right. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you very much for participating.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless Uganda. I will always like to be here in Kampala. It's the best way, please.
All right. For everybody watching us on UBC TV, it is the East Africa Community Games, and it is the Inter-Parliamentary Games that are taking a place here in Kampala, Uganda. With me is the big man, the big voice that has been behind the commentary, and he's always been there, be it football, be it volleyball, be it athletics. Peter, please talk to Ugandans about how the games are faring.
Yeah, the games are currently been faring very well, Lowandega. We have actually seen some wonderful volleyball tonight between Iyala and, of course, Rwanda. Rwanda looked a much organized side, but you cannot remove the fact that Iyala came here to play. I think Iyala's biggest problem is that they do not train that much. They are not that kind of a good team.
And they have the least number of parliamentary.
And they are very true, because you can believe you have an MP coming from Sudan, you have an MP coming from Uganda, an MP coming from Zanzibar, an MP coming from Kenya. When do they train? That's the question. When do they train? But at least they've given us some very good volleyball tonight. On the other side, we've had some wonderful football. Uganda dominating that one. They've so far managed to win 2 out of 2. Yeah. They beat Burundi by 4 goals to 1. And yesterday, they managed to beat that is Kenya by 2 goals to also 1. Currently, the top scorer in football comes from Uganda. Honorable Dennis Sekito, right? Sekabira, rather, is the top scorer with 3 goals. Closely followed by Honorable Lucio. Is it something that is from Aivu? Yes, from Aivu is actually having about 2 goals also. Then Honorable Twaha with 1 goal from the penalty spot yesterday. In athletics, we didn't fare well. The Kenyans did well. Yeah, but the Kenyans fared well in there. So I think athletics is a Kenya thing. Ugandan thing mainly is football. So that's it anyway.
All right. Telling Ugandans still that we have some golf taking place down in Chigo, that is Serena Chigo.
Yes.
We have some golf taking place and parliamentarians are down there representing their different countries. Peter, we have a big one coming up. However, we shan't be broadcasting that one. But just share a picture for the viewers out there to understand what they are going to be missing. However, it will be broadcast live on NBA Sport and FUFA TV. Tell our dear viewers out there what they are going to be missing as the ladies of Rwanda will be battling the ladies of Kenya.
That's a good game. Ladies of Rwanda up against ladies of Kenya is a very, very good game. You actually see that the net is being adjusted for ladies volleyball. Kenya is a very good volleyball nation. They've been to the World Cups. They've been to the African, the higher levels. They're very, very good. We all know Kenya is good at that. And when you come down to the East African part of the continent, Rwanda is also so good at volleyball. So the game you're going to have next between Kenya and Rwanda is a good one. It's a game worth watching.
Before we call it a wrap, we've seen very many disciplines. We've been at basketball, we've been at volleyball, we've been at football, athletics, and probably golf. We have a team that is covering that one. Peter, who has been your most outstanding player?
In what? Depending on what?
In all disciplines, just one player.
Yeah, you know, you can't compare all this
so far.
Together. Okay, so far I'll go to football. I'll go to football. The Honorable Matovu has actually been one of my best footballers. Unfortunately, yesterday he was so bossy in that midfield, and I think he failed to play his actual role, but he's a good player. Then Honorable, I keep on forgetting the one from Aivu has been playing very well on that wing. For me, those are my best players in football. Then, of course, when you go down to athletics, the Honorable Mama Busia.
That is Helen Auma.
Helen Auma, I'll give her flowers. And also the Honorable Akelo Christine, all the way from Erute. I'll give them their flowers. They did well because those two competed in almost all disciplines yesterday. Case in point is Mama Busia coming from the 1,500 meters to go and compete in a... Yes.
I want to say goodbye to you. Let me talk to the big man in a minute, please. In a minute, please. It's a hijack.
I'm going for a match.
Talk to the people out there, people on UBC TV and STAR TV. They would really love to understand how you balance news anchoring and volleyball umpire.
No, well, this is passion. This is something I've grown up seeing. I'm a volleyball player. Now I'm the head of referees. So it is something easy. It's all about understanding the basics. Once you have that in mind, and also choosing what you can do better. So news and sports, really those two things is the way to go. Entertainment, please.
Right, let me let you go. All right, for everybody that has been watching us on UBC TV and STAR TV, it is quite a very, very big moment for us, and we want to thank you very much for following up on whatever we've brought up today and whatever we've managed to bring to you in the comforts of wherever you're watching us from. I want to let Peter Tai wrap this one up with probably 1 or 2 interviews before we can call it a goodbye.
We have actually run out of time. Now we are going straight to the next game that is coming up. So you can actually see even the umpires are getting set for the next game. It's going to be a good one. Kenya, Rwanda, very, very good game. But let's actually take the time to thank everybody for tuning in. Those
salutations to Mutiaba,
yes,
the man behind the photography.
Yeah, we have our man on photography, that is Mutiaba. Thank you very much. The entire crew of UBC that has actually made it here from early as morning. John Ban Sentamu, who is also with us here tonight, resident sports analyst, the only sports presenter at UBC with snowbeards.
Yeah, of course I'm proud of that. I'm of age and I've lived to see a lot of sporting activities. If I tell you that many of these parliamentarians were simply good during their years, I come from a very informed position because I compare what they are giving us now and what they used to in years when they were as young as Michael Sefmalu, and you really pride in whatever they've achieved as parliamentarians, as human beings, and importantly, as sports personalities.
All right. Thank you, John Ban Sentamum. Well, let's actually call it a wrap. Until next time, it's bye-bye from us. Kwaheri.